Okay, so thank you so much for being here. It's always an important time on the earth for those that wish to contribute to the evolution of humanity and the earth, all the other lives that exist on it. It's always a good moment for us to come together and share that degree of goodwill that we hold within ourselves, with others, and especially at this moment when the world is struggling under the strain of humanity's struggle to find inner peace. So welcome, and we welcome anyone who listens in, and we are grateful for your presence and your contribution from soul that you are and that you will make during this meditation. So just for a moment, take a break from all that is going on for you, for humanity, for the earth. Take an opportunity right now to find some peace, to find mental stillness, emotional calm. And this will help you to manifest physical relaxation. And so what we are going to do is that we're going to model in our own private little universe that we have been given to navigate and look after on the earth at this time. We're going to model within that little universe the peace that we would see, the peace that we aspire to for the whole of the earth. This is the mechanism and the path for achieving enduring peace on earth. The more individual humans that can find and hold their own personal inner peace, then the greater will be the manifested whole of humanity on the earth. So use your breath. Draw in that which is peace. Draw it into your being, down through your channel, your spiritual channel, that which energetically connects you up through higher and higher levels of consciousness to the center of the sun. So draw this down on each in-breath. There is the energy of peace to a degree and a level beyond comprehension on these higher levels of consciousness. And with our out breath, we are going to breathe out all that is not peace. And we are going to allow that flow of the peace of the higher correspondences of consciousness to flow down through the channel that exits our body, down into the earth, to the center of the earth. So we are going to be a part of a moment where the being that is the earth feels a sudden uplift in spirit, that feels a sudden engagement with the idea that peace is possible. Breathe out that which is not peace and allow that to be absorbed by the plant life and the animal life, the structures around us. They are more than capable of transforming our human agitation. They will learn something from our human experience, and they'll carry on being a tree or grass, an animal, a bird. And it will help us to create within our little universe, our little world, peace. And as you do this, know that you are attracting to you from the higher levels of consciousness that we are Christ energy. You are attracting to you Christ consciousness. If we can do this all of the time, we will create within us the conditions that in and of themselves and instinctually draw down through our spiritual channel into our being Christ consciousness. Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, whether those things have transformed themselves into things of beauty, or whether those things are still on the path towards that and may be expressing in a most problematic looking way. All things are a part of the being within which we exist, the God of this earth, so we are to play a part in the evolution of all things. So we ask this being within which we exist to recognize, acknowledge, register, consider our intention to draw down into our being an energy of the nature of which, if we can amplify this and help more and more people to engage with it, will be a part of attaining enduring peace on earth. So we ask Father, Mother, God, the creator of all things, and the being within which we are manifest, to give us the most profound support, to hear our invocation, to support us as individuals, us as a little group, to receive, attract a measure of Christ consciousness today, for it is sorely needed. So we welcome those beings of the light from all the places, times, dimensions, and realms that share our intention, that share our aspiration to be one day completely in Christ consciousness. And so on this day, our intention is to further that process, to engage with the conscious invocation of Christ consciousness. So those beings of the light that can help us with this, and that are always ready and willing and able to help us with this, may they be here now with us in the fullest numbers, in the fullest measure, in the most profound way. And if you are able to register their vibration, then may you feel it now. And we welcome these beings of the light from the deepest places within our heart. And may they touch the deepest places within our heart. So contemplate in the millions of years of human evolution on this round of the earth, that in every moment, everything that your soul has wanted, everything that the hierarchy has wanted, everything that God has wanted is for us to embody Christ consciousness, for us to become Christ consciousness manifest on the earth. This has been the intention all along. This has been both the path, the method of walking along the path, and the outcome, Christ consciousness. When enough of us have embodied this, and so we are acting in accordance with Christ consciousness, then we will achieve as a collective enduring peace on earth. So relax. Contemplate the beauty of a planet with enduring peace on earth. Feel the good. Choose this. In the higher correspondences of your will, desire this. Allow your body to feel your desire for this. Don't always feel like or read desire as bad. Desire is an aspect of love on all levels of existence. We exist because God desires for us to exist. We evolve because God desires for us to evolve. Eventually, we will embody fully the Christ consciousness, all of us, because God desires for us to embody Christ consciousness. Contemplate that Christ consciousness is the consciousness of soul. This aspect of life that is a part of us that causes us to manifest, that provides for us conditions of existence, that provides for us principles by which we can slowly align and harmonize with the level of soul, the Christ consciousness is, for all intents and purposes, the essence of this level of life. To contemplate that in the last 2 or 3 millennia, two beings manifest, two humans manifested on the earth to bring us two aspects of Christ consciousness. These aspects of love and wisdom, they form a unique relationship at the level of soul, love and wisdom. Every day we are being offered the opportunity to express as a human from the level of soul, from the level of love, wisdom. When you eat your breakfast, you can do this from the level of love, wisdom. When you meet fellow humans, you can do this from the level of love, wisdom. When we are confronted with that which does not look like love, wisdom on the earth, the behaviors and activities of individuals, of groups, of nations that do not look like love, wisdom, we are being given an opportunity to maintain steady in the light, holding the light, love, wisdom, a countenance of love, wisdom, an energetic expression of love, wisdom. The more that we can do this under every circumstance, the more that we are doing our work, that we are doing God's work, that we are serving humanity. And the more at peace we will be. And so the more that we anchor the energy of peace on the earth, contemplate and find within yourself this idea under all circumstances, holding the light. This is of profound value to the earth. This may be one of the most beautiful, profound contributions that you can make to the evolution of humanity, to the attainment of enduring peace on earth. So contemplate spending the next few minutes holding that energy, holding the light, love, wisdom. Just hold the light. Know that it is of value to the planet. Know that it is of value to you. Learn that it is of value to the planet. Learn that it is of value to you. Feel the beauty of being able to hold that light. Know that within the hearts of the ascended masters, within the hearts of the archangels, within the hearts of the being that is this earth, that your effort, your contribution in holding the love is honored. It is known, it is loved, it is respected. And as the wind picks up outside, hold your flame. See yourself moving outside in the wind that comes up and holding your flame. The Christ consciousness, love, wisdom, the teachings of the Buddha and Jesus combined. Wisdom and love. Stand in a gale and hold your flame steady. Feel the strength in this. Feel the value in this. Contemplate that others are doing this. Other groups, other individuals. And slowly we will turn the nature of humanity. Humanity is a collective. It has a collective soul. That soul wishes to express and manifest the Christ consciousness. Know that the soul of humanity wishes to express Christ consciousness through its manifested earth plane life, through the collective that is all of us. Know that your efforts will be supported. Know that you will attract greater measures of the Christ consciousness the more that you are able to stand in your light, in love, wisdom, the wisdom to be non-judgmental, the wisdom to be inclusive, the wisdom to be non-attached to the earth plane and form, the wisdom to be unconditionally loving, and then the love for all life, for your life, for my life, for our life, for all life. Unconditional love, unconditional of form, unconditional of the expression of that form. The Christ consciousness will help us find a way to love and include the most distorted expression of God that exists. Contemplate that it is written in the best texts and information that we can get from the hierarchy that at some point enough humans will be standing in the light, will be holding the Christ consciousness to allow greater, more tangible contribution from the hierarchy. Know that humanity is the spark that will allow the hierarchy to allow the higher correspondence of Christ, which is a life that exists the highest levels of hierarchy and the higher levels beyond. Humanity will be the spark that brings this flame, this light, more tangibly to earth. It is written. It is known. It is our destiny. It is our path. Do not be discouraged by the activities of form. We all know from our experience with our own form the vagaries, the difficulties of expressing Christ consciousness. Do not be discouraged. It is our faith in the light. It is our faith that the light will grow, the flame will grow, the flame will spread, and Christ consciousness will reign on the earth, and peace will reign on the earth. Our task is to hold to the vision, to hold to that eventuality. This is what is being asked of us in this life, in the next, in the next, in the next. The intention for enduring peace on earth will grow within humanity. Slowly, all the underlying prejudices and fears will come to light, and in the light of day may look ugly, may express in a way that doesn't look like God's work. Only it is. And it will be transformed, it will be transmuted. So as we complete this meditation, hold on to the idea that acting as if you already embody Christ consciousness fully and completely will help to attract Christ consciousness in its highest vibration, its highest correspondence to you. And it will help to unearth within you any pockets of difficulty from your long incarnational journey. It will help bring them to light. It will help transmute them. Slowly you will become a stronger and stronger light. And you cannot be extinguished. You can dim your light if you choose. Only the spark can never be extinguished. So why not turn it into that beautiful thing that will help transform the earth, that will help transform humanity. Our bodies exist because of the law of attraction. Our bodies exist because the love of God desires it, because your own soul desires it, because you wish to exist. We exist so that we can express Christ consciousness. So use your vehicle to be a vehicle for this under all circumstances. I thank those beings of the light that are so patient with us, so caring, so loving. They are expressing in the most pure form Christ consciousness, love and wisdom. Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, may we be all that we can be, and may the peace that we find within keep us healthy and in good spirit, and be contributors to the evolution of humanity and all life on earth. We do honour the divine in ourselves, and we do honour the divine in all love, all expressions. Thank you.